Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kitchen Table Talk. You know who is over there. My girl Blissfully Single Bean. How you doing this week,
Listen,
Beans?
listen, feeling blessed and highly favored and loving life and every blessing that God has laid upon me. I'm doing good, girl.
Great. Real quick, before we get to our drinks, I want to shout out Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October. Please, ladies, breast cancer awareness is a serious thing. Please get your mammograms.
Hmm.
They say annually. If they don't find anything, they might tell you biannually. But please get your mammograms. Do a little touch. If you feel anything out of place, see a doctor. And to me, it's better to know than not to know. So please be aware
Absolutely.
of your body. So
And I just got my mammogram done. My doctor called me. They were like, "We don't see anything. Come back in the next 2 years." So they're
what
extending the
my doctor
time.
said too.
But always do the checky check. Like, ooh,
Do the
if it
check.
if it feels weird, girl,
Yes, know your body. Be aware.
yes.
Okay, we will be, I don't want to say shouting out, but we're going to be aware of breast cancer, or however we're supposed to say that correctly, for the month of October. Shout out to Kamisha for giving me the graphic that's at the bottom. I appreciate you doing
Oh,
it.
we appreciate you, Kamisha.
But what you drinking? I guess you can only do one graphic at a time. I'll put it back. What you drinking tonight, Beans?
I'm doing a combination. I'm doing Corbel Sweet Curve because it's a more full-bodied bubble. And then I'm doing a little bit of tequila because I want like a strong
Well, you
shot,
can
you
get
know. I,
tequila straight.
I, I need to feel it. I need to
That's
feel
more than
it.
a shot, girl. That's more than a
Ooh,
shot.
it's a
I'm doing
combination.
tequila too. I can never say the name of that tequila, but it's the Horseshoe brand.
Yes,
Horseshoe,
Herrera,
something like
Herrera,
that.
something like
I
that.
have a true tequila sunrise. I have orange juice and a splash of cran mango. So
Let me feel
this is
it.
good. This is good. I'm
Let
into
me
it
feel
tonight.
it.
We have a great show for you. So we're gonna get started. I want to start with some rapid fire questions real quick. To get it out the way, please like this video. Please subscribe to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Please support
Follow
blissfullysingle.com.
my blog. Like, I'm talking about the single life, being a single parent, like what I'm discovering along the journey. Please follow my blog. Give me some eyes. Hey,
Hey,
Lanisha. Hey,
ooh,
Tamiko. Ooh.
I put a lot of tequila in this. Ooh,
Ooh, it's strong.
yes. Hey, Tamiko. Hey, Taisha.
Wait,
Hey,
hold on. Lainey, are you here? Lainey, my best friend was supposed to come on tonight. Lainey, if
she
you're here,
might
just give me a thumbs up.
put a thumbs up in the chat, Lainey.
Oh, Lainey. Damn it. I'll get with her later. I'll
Okay,
get with
she
her later.
saw her emojis real quick. But rapid fire. I want to know because we got a lot to go through, but I have to know your opinion on Love and Marriage Huntsville last night, real quick. First, who do you think started the fight?
Mel definitely started the fight, but I'm not faulting her for that because to me, she should have pulled up on Miss Wanda's ass the first time she fixed her lips to talk about her kids. Mel definitely started the fight, but was Mel wrong? No. And the only reason why I fault Mel in this situation is that when Miss Wanda tried to jump her from behind, that she didn't fucking deck her right in the face. Like, listen, Mel started it, but Mel had a right to start it. Miss Wanda has been inappropriate with Mel for a while, and we're still trying to figure out what started this intense dislike of Mel. Is it because your baby daddy? What was in the
Taking up,
DMs?
she's taking up for her daughter. She has been
Her
saying
weak
things.
daughter, the weak one with the heavy tongue. She's weak, but she has a heavy tongue and the
She's been
lips.
saying things about Mel's kids for seasons.
Well,
That was not the first time, but Mel don't want none with Wanda. Wanda looks like a fighter. Wanda looked like she could whoop everybody ass up there on that cast.
listen, and I think Mel could hold her own weight too, because Mel came up to her like, "You've been talking all this jazz about my kids. Like, let's hash this out." I think Mel is just as gangster as Wanda, but as a daughter, Letitia should feel embarrassed for what the situation is right now. Listen, this is a love and hip hop situation right now.
Very
You don't
much.
feel embarrassed? You don't feel
They
embarrassed?
used to seeing Wanda act like that. They used to seeing Wanda act like that. This
Well,
is
thank
not.
God I had a holy mom. I had a mom who knew how to act like a mom. Thank God. Rest in peace. But
What's
child,
the
it could not be me.
quick? I'm not going. We not going to deep dive into Huntsville. I just want to know what you thought. But I did say in my review, if I was Melody, I would slap Tisha in the mouth every time Wanda said something and
Every
Tisha made
second.
a comment.
Every second. You're catching it on site. Mel started the fight, but she was justifiably right in starting the fight. That's my rapid fire answer.
Okay, let's get into the episode. It is over now. There's a couple of divorces that started off this week that really
Oh,
shocked me. Up first, Tia and his name is Chris. If it ain't, correct me in the chat. They separate ways. They've been together 22, married 13. Miguel and his wife, I didn't know they were together 16 years, married 3. And of course, we heard about Tom Brady, but I ain't putting no picture of them up there because I don't think y'all care
I
about
don't
Tom
think we
much.
care about those pictures, but
But these two, um, Tia shocked me the most because I really liked them together as a couple. And that's a lot of years to
yeah.
break up. But when you meet someone that young, because 22 years, I'm assuming she probably
Oh,
was in her 20s, early 20s,
right.
you mature and you might just grow apart. I wish they could have worked it out. They said it wasn't no cheating involved. Who knows if that's the truth, but I guess well wishes. What do you
Uh, Cheeks, I will have to say, when it comes to divorce announcements, like nothing shocks me because it's Hollywood. No one ever stays together. There are a lot of issues at place, which doesn't make it realistic for you to be married 20 or 30 years. But I will say with Tia Mari and
think it's
Har-
Chris Hardwick?
no, Corey, is it Corey
Corey.
Hardwick?
Okay, Corey
Corey
Hardwick.
Hardwick. This one shook me to the to the core, because I know we shouldn't take social media at face value, but at the end of the day, number one, it's Tia Mowry. We kind of grew up with Tia. We did grow up with Tia, and then when you go on her social media, everything about her life looks so perfect and idyllic, from the kids, from the marriage to the freakishly clean house. So when I
Mm,
got that announcement, it's like it was jarring, and I called my friend like, "Oh my God, Jay, they're getting divorced." And he was like, I keep telling you, stop going on social media and thinking what they portray is reality. And Tia, as much as I love you, that perfection that you portrayed on social media, it wasn't that. And Tia even said it herself. She said she was trying to hold on to an illusion. It just wasn't real, it wasn't there. It's like that one made me really sad. Really, really sad.
I did hear this because I was watching Fox Soul this week, and what's her name? Claudia Jordan hinted that one of these two couples, the man was cheating, and it wasn't Tia's. So she pretty much said Miguel been out there cheating, so that's why that's
But
the
I feel like this is not Miguel's first time filing for divorce, or the wife filing for divorce. Like Miguel and that wife has been back and forth. Tia Mowry and Corey Hardwick.
yeah.
That one was jarring because you never heard anything. They just look young, fabulous, beautiful, gifted, rich, like, and just enjoying life. That one made me sad. Divorce announcements do not make me sad typically. That one made me sad.
Yeah.
It did. It did. Damn, Tia. Damn, damn, damn.
I want to know if you heard this story. They were on Tamron Hall. Tamron getting everybody business. Niecy Nash and her wife, Jessica Betts, I believe that's her name. Jessica, I did not even know Niecy Nash was not her real name. But Jessica was like, I don't want to call you Niecy. I want to call your real name. So Niecy was like, my name Coral. She thought Niecy said Cora instead of Coral with the L. So for 2 years, she was calling this lady Cora and tattooed Cora on her neck. And then Niecy was like, after
Girl.
2 years, she was like, why are you calling me Cora? And she was like, that's your name. So this lady done tattooed the wrong name on her neck. That's a mess. What you think about this story right here?
Why didn't you correct her earlier? Our names are tied to who we are as an identity. So if I'm messing with, well, not messing with, if I'm dating someone, my real name is not Beans. It is Sabine. So if someone's calling me Sabrina, I'm gonna have to check you because at the end of the day, if you respect me, you will call me by my proper name. I think the biggest issue here is why Niecy Nash, Cora, whomever, allowed the girlfriend to call her the wrong name so long to the point where she put ink on her neck. Like, there's nothing charming about the story. Like, there's nothing cute or charming about the story. My name is my identity. If you do not call me Sabine, and you know me in a professional realm, well, my family calls me Beans, but if you do not address me by my name, it's a symbol of disrespect because I am Sabine. Please reference me as Sabine. Why didn't you check it, Niecy? You were girl.
Let me tell you what Niecy said. She said Jessica is from Chicago. She thought that being called Cora was like one of those nicknames that people in Chicago call their lady. Now, I'm from the area and I ain't never heard that in my life. But okay, Niecy, I don't know why she didn't correct. Like, after the first few weeks, I would have been like, girl, who is Cora?
Listen, I'm intimate with you. I'm in love with you. I see a future with you. Why the fuck would I keep letting you call me a name that is not my name? That's not on my birth certificate. That's not tied to my identity and my soul and my spirit. Like, I'm looking at Niecy Nash like, girl, you are that press over that puss? Girl,
I
that
don't
puss
know
must
what
be
it was.
fire.
The
That
way
puss must be
they laughed,
fire.
the way Niecy laughed this off was insane to me. Jessica from that interview was really, really like, damn, why didn't you correct me?
All right, I'm gonna get crass here. When you getting into it, it's like, and you hear names, Sabine, Sabine, Sabine. That feeds my soul. It feeds my spirit. So, she was licking the box, doing whatever, and she was calling you a name that was not your name. That made you feel good? No, I like to hear my name when I'm into it. Say my name, bitch. Say my name.
Hey, Confessions.
Say
I
my name.
told everyone in my Love and Marriage Huntsville girl to go check out the first 20 minutes of your live. It's the tea on Mama Van. I said I don't have enough allegedlys in the world to repeat what that man said, but if they want to hear it, please. Her name is right here, Confessions of a Reality Queen. Go check out her live. I ain't never thought about that, M. Didn't she see her write her name on the marriage certificate? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe
Hey.
bullshitting us. I don't know, but
It's
she
a
does.
bizarre story. It's a bizarre story. And I need Niecy Nash to get a little bit of self esteem about her because I couldn't be dating someone for a couple of years for them to be calling me someone else and to permanently tattoo it on my freaking neck. Like, Niecy, girl, there's a lot of cooch out here. You don't have to deal with this. There's a lot of cooch out here, juicy cooch out here. Girl, that's not necessary. You don't have to deal with that.
Up next, Hollywood is continuing to be messy. Keenan Thompson from SNL, we've heard a while ago that him and his wife are separated. They're getting divorced. But his co-star right here, Chris Reed, said it ain't no fun if I get the homie can't have none. He's now dating the estranged wife. This is messy. I'm like, of all the ladies in New York City, you want to date your co-star's ex-wife or separated wife or soon to be ex-wife, whatever we're going to call it.
Child.
Girl, what you think about this mess?
Listen, it's giving me Strawberry Letter. It's giving me Uncle Steve. Like, it's giving me one of those messy ass situations. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Keenan saw the flags. You know the flags when you start dating someone, you get married to them, like, but you're so infatuated that you ignore like those little flags that keep poking at you, like, this woman may be treacherous. This woman may not be loyal. She may be for the streets. I'm pretty sure that he's gotten those flags. He's gotten those signals, but I mean, she was pretty and exotic, so let me marry her and hope that she's gonna be faithful to me and not fuck my friends.
Well, that's not why they're getting divorced. They separated before these two started dating. Now, I don't know if they're friends. I ain't friends with all my coworkers now, but I do know a line, and I wouldn't cross that line with the coworker. This gives me the wife wants to twist and twist the knife that's already in him, and the co-star is giving me beef because I don't see why they would do this to each other. But My best friend said it's Keenan. We don't care about him. So,
Lamisha, I do not disagree with
oh
you,
no, she's
but
saying she's saying Keenan don't care. He probably don't, but it's just messy.
it is messy.
It's
But I
just,
feel like he's seen character flaws in the woman that would lead him to believe that she's capable of this.
let's get into something else messy because I really don't get into young folks beef on the internet. I just
Child, we grown.
I let
Clink,
the young,
clink.
I let the young people do what they do. But this
Child.
my attention.
Really?
I was like, I know these young people. Let me see what's going on. Now, on the internet, they were saying that the reason why the Migos broke up, and all of this is allegedly. Where my allegedly thing before somebody come over here?
Child. They can
Um,
try to sue us, child. You can have my dining room table.
I got a
That's
little bit
worth
of
about
lose.
$300. But yeah,
I got a
girl, don't
little
put
bit
up
of
that
something.
allegedly.
The little bit I got, I don't want to lose. So all this is
Child.
allegedly.
Ooh.
So, allegedly, the reason why the Migos broke up is because Offset had a little thing with Saweetie, which to me, I could believe because Offset ain't never been faithful. Now,
Right.
in this rap song, y'all probably can't read the lyrics on this screen, but if you
Wow,
can't
that's
look,
messy.
in the lyrics, Quavo hinted at, look, y'all being messy, my dog, fuck my bitch. And I ain't cursing, that's just what he said. And he was like, y'all ain't even have to do it behind my back. I would have shared. That's not the exact lyric, but that's pretty much what he said. He was like, look, if you want to fuck her, just told me I would have let you. But since you did it behind my back, I'm done. And what started the beef with Cardi and all these young rappers that I don't know, one of the girls was like, that's why your husband fucked Saweetie. And that's what set Cardi off this week in her Twitter battle. I don't care about none of that. I just want to know, do you believe it? Do you think
Oh,
this happened?
100%. 100%. Offset has never presented himself as a loyal type of person. Like Offset is like he's for the streets. I 100% agree with it. But Cardi, if you're sticking in there with him, then you listen. If you're holding your man down, if you like it, I love it. But I 100% agree that happened. Like they're all pigs.
You don't think Offset has changed by now?
I do. After the fourth or fifth time that Cardi B has filed for divorce, yes, he has changed. But back in the days, I can definitely believe he was up in them buns, them sweetie buns. Look at her. Child, you've never had a
You
reputation for being
follow
faithful.
any of this
Girl,
right here where Cardi and Nicki was going at it and Cardi was in it with JT and
they
it
came
was
for
a mess.
Nicki for the past couple of weeks. Like they did come from Nicki, not Nicki. They came for Cardi for the past couple of weeks, and I don't understand why so much venom for Cardi. Like Cardi's having fun, making her money, rapping, doing whatever. Like they were coming for Cardi, and I don't necessarily agree with it, but I do believe that Sweetie like was fun on the dick or two, like a time or two,
Well, you
a
see,
time or
Charles
two.
is my music expert. He said it is true, but it's super old. Why is Quavo bringing it back up? I
Thank you, Charles.
Quavo
I'm
bringing
giving
it back
kisses.
up for the 40-year-olds because I ain't hear that. So it's
Child.
new to me.
Charles, kisses. I believe it. I believe he
They tell me
100% fucked
this.
that woman. Mm-mm.
I ain't hear Charles ain't tell me that tea in the past.
Charles, we'll have a sidebar. Me, you,
They
and
had a
Cheeks, all
threesome.
right?
No, this was a threesome. It could have been. I don't know. Hmm.
I 100% believe it, Lamisha.
I just found that interesting. But let's move on to someone else who's willing to admit crimes on his show to get views. This right here is a disgusting story. Joe
Oh
Budden
my God.
has admitted that he fakes putting on condoms during sex. Now, I could have swore in some states this is a crime.
It is a
Like,
crime.
if
Hmm.
you say you're going to put on a condom, we expect for the condom to be on. Now, if it break or slide off, that's something different. But why are you admitting this on air? I don't understand. And why is he admitting this like this is something cool to do?
And you know what's so interesting about Joe Button? Because I was having this conversation with my friend This was probably a year or two ago. And allegations came out that he got physical with one of his girlfriends that was on the show. She was the light skinned girl, she was the artist with the big hair or whatever. And I was talking to my friend, and I said, I 100% agree that he probably put hands on that girl. And my friend was like, just because you've been through your own domestic violence situation doesn't mean that, Joe Budden is like that. But I'm like, okay, Joe Budden has a darkness that surrounds him.
I thought
And
it
this
came
is,
out that he did have a domestic violence situation in the past.
I said to my friend, I said, there's a darkness that follows Joe Budden. But I'm like, my friend was like, because you've had that situation with domestic violence. You're trying to attach it onto him. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to attach it onto Joe Budden. I have seen Joe Budden, Love and Hip Hop. Joe Budden gives me those signals of an asshole or someone who's gonna choke a bitch, just for being contradictory. A man with a weak ego and probably a weaker dick. Like he gives me all of that. So when I was having that conversation with him a couple of years ago, I'm like, all right, I'll let you have this. So when this comes out a little bit later, this story, 100% agree with it. Like he's disgusting. I can see him like not putting on a condom and just doing what he's doing because men like that like to control women. I've never liked Joe Budden. Like bump it up. I like that one song, but him as a person has always come off as misogynistic, abusive, and trash.
Until you just hummed that beat, I wouldn't have known that was his song.
Yeah, that was the only bump it up. That's
I
the
just think this
only.
is sad.
He's
I
always
hate
been
to
disgusting to
say
me.
shit
He's
like
always
this.
been disgusting. And he 100% did not put a sleeve on and was trying to shoot up the club for kids he cannot afford.
Well, you said that.
I mean,
I agree with
don't
Charles.
have
A
nobody.
lot of guys do this, and we should talk about it because not only men like that feeling of not having a condom on.
Right.
And I
Right.
can understand that. That's why you should get with one partner and you should get
Mhm.
tested or get married and get tested and stay faithful so you could be raw all you want to.
Right.
But
Right.
to tell a lady I'm putting a condom on and then
And
slip
to
it
not,
or not even put it on and you know that that's a crime, we do need to talk about this more because that's fucked up. And we shouldn't see so-called D or E or F, whatever letter you want to give him, list celebrities saying this so casually like it's a cool thing to do.
so cavalier. So
Right.
cavalier. So if I'm messing with a guy, I'm having sex with him, and he's an NFL player, he's an NBA player. If he's putting on a condom, or if I give him a condom to put on, and I put holes in it to get pregnant and to get that check, what does that make me? Give them the same energy that you would give me for being trifling and trying to make a
And
payday
then they
or a
slip these
check
condoms
off
off.
the dick.
They slip these condoms off and still don't want to pay the child support. But sir, you the one who slipped the condom off.
They still be fighting their child support though. They be
I believe
fighting
it
it.
happens, Charles, and we need to talk about this more. And if it really is a crime, I don't know what level of a crime that is. We need to start reporting
It's
them.
a crime. Yeah, it's a crime. It's a crime. If you take that condom off, it's a crime. Moving on.
Now, last week, y'all know we talked about the BET Hip Hop Awards, and we talked about the best hip hop platform. And none of us voted for Carisha Please. We was like, Carisha, girl, you only got 3 episodes. Be
Ooh,
happy to be nominated.
ooh.
As you can see right here, there was a tie. Drink Champs won, but Carisha Please also won. My question to you and the chat, how much do you think Diddy had to pay BET to get Carisha to tie
He
this?
paid. He paid.
I know he
Drink.
paid. How much is the question though? How
Oh,
much?
thousands, several thousands. Because let me tell you something. Drink Champs has been that hip hop podcast for years. For her to come out with 2 or 3 episodes that were not, impactful. She talked about fucking Diddy, or she tried to allude about. Listen, Drink Champs is on a different level. She did not deserve to be tied with Drink Champs. Like Drink Champs been giving us that content. Issa Rae, Lil Kim, Nicki, everybody. Like, don't do that. Don't do
I didn't
that.
even
Like,
think to be nominated.
Please, she shouldn't have been nominated.
To win,
Drink Champs has been that podcast.
What happened to all the platforms Charles brought up last week? How much? I think it's more. He had to cut BET a cute check for this.
It was a check. It was a check because there's no way that Carisha and Drink Champs are on the same level. Drink Champs has always been that podcast when it comes to hip hop. Shout out to Nori.
Okay, let's be petty for a second. You want to be petty for a second?
Oh, child, we always have time to be petty.
Okay. Well, Cardi B again has issued her judgment to Tasha K's bank account and said, run me the funds. And she found that there was only $1,083 and a little bit of change in the bank. What happened to Tasha K's money? And then Tasha is so petty. She goes to the bank and takes that $1,083, gets a cashier check, and donates that to charity. What level of petty is this, and where is Tasha's money?
I know I was on Twitter, and a lot of people were applauding Tasha because, she moved her money and she ran off to South Africa. Understanding finances and moving money, Tasha was in a legal situation with Cardi B. Cardi B got a judgment. Cardi B took it a step further and asked the courts to go ahead and seize her funds. To me, it is very unrealistic that Tasha K would have been able to take her money and launder it into offshore accounts. If you already have a judgment and people are about to come for your money, I don't think it's going to be that easy to take your millions and take it to an offshore account. I think Tasha K is a troll, and Tasha K is trying to spin the story like she's played Cardi B, but I don't necessarily agree with it. That's a lot. If Tasha K had all that money, for you to move it that quickly seems unrealistic to me, especially since you have a judgment on your money. Again, Cheeks, you're the accountant, so that's my point of view. What do you think?
Look, I know how to account for some money, but I don't know nothing about banking. They ain't teach me how to move money. I know how to account for them debits and them credits. It sounds like a few things may have happened. I agree. I agree with M right here first. Eventually, Tasha is going to get caught up. Like, she playing right now, but the money is probably in a business account. It's probably in her husband's account, or she might have transferred that shit to her kid's account. I don't know. It's in an account in someone else's name.
But Cheeks, can you move it that quickly, especially when you have a judgment? Can you move it that quickly? Because I would think that would be flagged. Like, you couldn't move money that quickly.
Charles said, right, it's probably in her business account, which is the LLC, which technically is not her money. It's the business's money. But eventually, Cardi will get a judgment against that LLC. Tasha's day is going to come. Right now, she's playing.
I hope so. She's disgusting. I hope so.
She's playing, but her day is going to come because Cardi has the money to play with.
And the resources.
And the resources to play with her.
You want to play? Let's play. Let's play about this money.
But I just found it quite petty that she saw this on the internet and went to the bank and took the little bit of money she had in her personal account.
Not the $1,000. $1,000?
Girl, you should have gave that to me tuition high.
Sure. I'm trying to send my oldest son to college. He's a genius. Giving us money.
Can Cardi just sue the LLC directly? I don't know, but I'm sure she can probably get a judgment against the LLC directly. Like, Tasha can only run for so long. And I
don't think Cardi B is letting up on Tasha. And I do not disagree with her.
Let up. She would have been let up.
Yep.
She picked the right one. To me, you can't play with someone who has hundreds of millions of dollars.
She's a millionaire. She's got resources.
She has time for you, Tasha.
She got time today.
This is an unfortunate story, and I'm like, do I really want to touch on it? Shall we move on? No, I'm going to touch on it because
let's do it, Cheeks. Let's do it.
I want to say something about this story because we need people to be educated. In Northern California, and I did not put none of the children's faces on here. That's why you kind of see the beginning of the video. A school had to forfeit their entire football season because the football players had a prank of a slave auction. It looked like a majority white school from what I could see, and it looked a little Hispanic. It didn't even look all white, but it looked like the three black people that were on the team were on an auction block, and they were like doing a slave auction to the three black children on the football team. I want to say this because I feel like these are uneducated young people, because from the video, it did not look like a racist thing, like they were doing it out of hate. It did look like a prank, but it was ignorant, because I need these three young black men. I need you all to educate your sons and daughters of our history. This shit is not funny. And if those kids would have been educated, they would have known, one, to never get anywhere and pretend to be a slave on an auction block. Two, record the shit and let it get out to social media. Kids do a lot of dumb things, but these younger generations, more and more, and I know people don't like trauma porn, slave movies, and things like that, but we need to show this to our children. Educate our children so they don't put themselves in this type of situation. Now, on white people and Hispanic people, I can't speak to why they thought this would be a funny thing to do. Maybe it was rooted in some kind of racism. I don't know. I can't speak for these young people, but I want us as black parents, we have to, as much as y'all don't like talking about slavery and all that other stuff, you have to educate your children so they don't put themselves in this type of situation. Now, I don't know if you saw the video, but just off of what I just told you, and I know you have two young black boys, what does it make you feel? And what do you have to say towards it?
Cheeks, I love me some Cheeks, but I have to disagree with you. It has nothing to do with education. It has to do with racism. Because if you're going to present this prank and you're going to frame it in a slavery auction block, that doesn't have anything to do with miseducation. It means you were reared in a household where you heard this rhetoric, like it was funny. Racism was funny. Slavery was funny. People being sold was funny. The fact that as a black woman, you as a black woman, you can't go decades back because you've been sold. Your grandfather's been sold. Your grandmother's been. It has nothing to do with a lack of education. And it has to do with racism that was brought up in the household. We don't have anything to do with it. Listen, I don't have to teach my kid a motherfucking thing because my kids understand where they came from. As Haitians, we understand the trajectory of slavery. I don't got to teach my kids shit. At the end of the day, these kids that pulled this prank, it has nothing to do with miseducation. They were brought up in a racist household. This is a racist household that most likely they're going to bring on to their kids. Their kids, it's generational. It's going to be a generational pattern of racism. It's not about teaching their kids like they're not educated.
I'm talking about teaching our kids. Like I said, I can't speak for those white and Hispanic kids. I'm talking about the three black boys that participated. We need to educate them because, like you said, your children, they know, and they wouldn't
understand
like that. I feel like those three black boys are the ones we have to let them know where our history are, because they shouldn't have even wanted to participate in anything like that.
I 100% agree, but I will put 96.7% on the white kids that pulled that prank. Like these black parents, you talk to your kids, but at the end of the day, systematic racism does not start with black kids. It starts with white kids, and they carry that on.
I agree.
And that's all I got to say.
And Charles said it's the slavery happened so long ago. It has nothing to do with me mentality.
Right.
The agreed and enabled this so-called prank. I agree. But it bothered me to see that the black kids
Who are these black kids participating in this bullshit? Their
I don't
parents should be
know.
shot.
I want to put you
Tarred
with
and feathered, ho.
juveniles. I won't put
Tarred
baby.
and feathered, ho.
That shit, it disappointed me to see that. It really did. He didn't have a problem with this, so he knows we didn't mean it. I agree, and that's my whole point. When I say education, I'm talking about educating us. Like I said, I don't speak for other races because that probably was stemmed in racism. But to me, like, I know my son, he not participating in no shit like that because he knows how hurtful that would be.
And I get it, but my thing is with our kids don't have the influence to sway. Like when my kid goes to college, like he doesn't have the influence to get a mob together and put this kind of prank together. It's on all these white people and raising generations of racists. However, these black parents, like you did fail because your kids are like riding with this nonsense. At the end of the day, our kids do not have the influence to sway these or put these racist events together. That's not our problem. Y'all got to
I
check
agree.
with your white
They could
people and their racist ass white kids.
they could have said no. They could have said no.
Hey,
Y'all do what y'all want to do in the locker room. I'm going home. They could have
clank
said no.
clank, clank clank. I do not disagree. Clank clank.
Okay, let's talk about real quick some new TV shows and then let's get into the game of
Yay!
the evening. I saw on Twitter that there will be a Sister Act 3. Are y'all here for that? I know it's many years later, but who's this? Keke Palmer will be starring in Sister Act 3. The Surreal Life will be back. I don't know if you all remember that reality shows where they put a bunch of celebrities in a house, but all I had to see was Dennis Rodman and I'm watching.
Okay. All right, girl. I don't remember the Surreal Life. I do not. Was
Oh no,
Sherman Hemsley on there? Charles, I do not disagree, Charles. Like, I love me some Keke
Keke
Palmer, but I
sing.
don't know if
Keke can sing, so she might not ruin it. I think Keke can sing.
she can sing though.
I feel like
Listen,
I don't know, Sister Act. It's been so long. It's been so long. Like I
and it was a
probably
classic,
don't care
Cheeks. It's a
about it
classic.
anymore.
I don't want to see another iteration of Sister Act. It was a classic. Like, I don't need like I love Keke Palmer, but I don't need her to try and revive the series. Like
This is
I,
on Netflix or something. I might watch it, but I'm not paying
I'm not.
$18 for the
I'm
movie.
not. I'm not. I'm not. Listen, Whoopi gave me everything I needed, and Lauren Hill. Woo, Lauren
Yeah, that was the
Hill.
one with Lauren Hill.
Right.
They
Kiki,
said not
have a
Tyler
seat.
Perry. We crossing our fingers. You doing good with this jazz man, Tyler. Don't
Yeah.
mess with Sister Act.
Now,
Okay,
Kiki, we love you, but child, we're not checking for it.
let's
All
see.
right.
Oh wait, one more quick announcement and then game time. Rihanna is looking for a new face of Fenty, and I just had to put my face up there. Rihanna, you need a 40-year-old face. I'm ready. I can model for
She
50.
does. No, you need different ages. Like,
I
and Cheeks,
already
you be
wear
giving it with the makeups. Like you be
I'm already buying it. So let me be a face. Rihanna is one that does with her brand. She doesn't
I
just
love
do
her. I love
20-year-old
her.
women. She does all kinds of women
It's the
on
diversity for me. Like I
very
love her.
diverse, from
I
age
love Rihanna.
to body size to
Hmm.
color. Rihanna is very diverse. So girl, just put my picture in the pool, girl. I'm ready.
Girl, throw your name in it. Throw your name in the hat. Throw your name in the hat. But Rihanna is very good about representing ages, races, ethnicities. So girl, throw it in, throw it in, throw it in, throw it in, throw it in.
Everybody in the chat still talking about Sister Act. They say, please leave it alone.
I
Tyler,
know. Dabu. I'm
it's
gonna give you a
already
call later. I'll
it's
give you a
already
call.
in the works. We just gotta read it or enjoy it when it comes out.
I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it. Like Sister Act is a classic. Like stop trying to redo things. You're not gonna make it better.
She too old to play a teenager. Where are we going? I don't know. We're gonna have to watch and see. We're gonna have to watch and see. Game time. Y'all know it's one gotta go, but we
Oh
play
Lord have
two
mercy. And you play
after.
dirty, Cheeks. You play dirty.
Tonight we're gonna do 90s sitcoms. Two on this screen have to go. It's a Different World, The Cosby Show, Martin, and A Fresh Prince. I will go
Oh
first so you can think.
my
For
God.
me, Bill Cosby, you already fucked up The Cosby Show, so you could go. And then out of the three that are left, I have to let go of The Fresh Prince because I can sit down and watch Martin in a Different World anytime, any day of the week. So those two can go. What about you? Put your answers in the chat.
Oh my God, this is a hard one. Different World is not going anywhere. Cause
No.
listen, I love me some Kadeem Hardison, some Freddie Brooks, some
Mhm.
Dwayne, some Jasmine Guy. A Different World stays. Damn, Martin stays, and the reason why Martin stays is because every time Martin comes on, I'll watch an episode and I'll laugh like it was 30 years ago when I saw it. So A Different World, Martin for me. I'm sorry, Cosby and the Fresh Prince. I'm sorry.
Charles said goodbye to a different world.
Oh my God, Charles. I thought we were friends. Charles, I'm gonna call you after this, all right?
Lena said this is too hard. Said
You
goodbye to a different world
don't
and the Cosby Show.
play fair.
Taisha said bye Fresh Prince and a different world, girl, not a different world, Taisha.
Taisha, I'm gonna give you a call after this.
Arlen said the Fresh Prince and Cosby, okay. And then we have
Yeah.
another Cosby and Fresh Prince. I agree. I think the rest of these are solo, so you just have to pick one. One of these have to go. Moesha and the Parkers. You got to let go of one.
That's easy for me. Moesha can go because I love me some Countess Vaughn and some Monique. That shit was hilarious. Moesha can go. I wasn't a big Moesha fan. Drop it in the chat.
I agree. I thought you were going to pick Moesha. I said
Mm-mm.
Moesha could go as well. I enjoyed both of these shows, but
But the Parkers was my shit. Like I binged it a couple of weeks ago, a couple of years ago, and it was so freaking hilarious with my 40-year-old eyes. Moesha, go ahead.
people
M
hated
to the
Moesha.
O to the E to the.
When I think it was Netflix when they put Moesha back on the streaming platform and I watched it as a 40-year-old adult, the way she treated Niecy, I was like,
She was
damn.
nasty. She was very nasty. Moesha was nasty. And I love Brandy as an artist, but as you get older and you see how people move, Brandy is not the nicest person. I love her voice. I love her career. Like, but Brandy is not the nicest person. She's not.
Okay. Well, who's next? Girlfriends or
Mm-mm.
living?
Oh, I'm not doing this with you, Cheeks.
You have
I'm
to say
not.
goodbye to
You
one.
play dirty and it's not fit. I'm not picking.
I picked those
Talk. I'm not
in
picking.
particular. I feel like Living Single was all comedy. Girlfriends was comedy with a splash of drama, and I love the drama. So I'm
Oh
keeping
my
Girlfriends
gosh.
and Living Single can go. I'm letting go of Living Single. Uh-oh. Tamiko's letting go of
Tamiko said
Girlfriends.
girlfriends. Guys, can you please like comment, because I don't know what to do. All right,
Everybody
Taisha said,
said Girlfriends. Charles said Living Single ain't going nowhere.
uh,
If I had to pick, I'm watching Girlfriends over Living Single.
oh my God.
Everyone is letting go of Girlfriends. Oh, they
Hold
said
on.
white
Hold on.
people. I still
Elena, Elena L. I think that's my homegirl. Elena, are you here? Elena, what are you picking? I think that's my homegirl.
Lena says she can't choose, so that have to be your homegirl because neither.
That's my homegirl, Elena. Thank you.
Well,
Cheeks. I think so.
everyone in the chat let go of Girlfriends except for me. So I guess Living Single
All
wins.
right. Let me think about this. All right. Both are shows where they come on and I can watch it and I can laugh and take lessons from it. I'm sorry, Cheeks. I cannot. I can. All right.
I understand. Let go of Girlfriends. Everyone else did. It should be easy.
Oh no, but Living Single was that like the Friends, the black version, the Friends that were trying to be the Friends before. Hold on. All right.
Okay, you got to
Um,
pick because we got some more to pick from.
okay. I think I'm gonna go with Living Single because I love the fact that Maxine was an attorney and she was so buck at what she did. Like she was not the typical black woman that people want, like the subservient. Like she did her thing. They were all bosses in their own rights. I'm gonna do Living Single, but this was not easy. Ah!
Living Single can go or they stay.
Living Single can stay. I'm gonna have to look.
Okay.
Okay.
You let go of Girlfriends. Let's see who's next.
This was not easy. Treats. Damn
The
it.
Williams brothers or Jamie Foxx. Both of these are like
Oh, this is easy. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx used to have me cracking up. Jamie Foxx.
So you picking who can stay or who could go? You supposed to say who could go.
The Waynes can go. Jamie Foxx can stay because hello, Franny. She's my Haitian queen. Francesca Garcelle. Yeah, it's the Jamie. And Jamie Foxx is funny as hell. It was funnier than the Wayans brothers to me.
I agree. The Wayans brothers can go.
Yeah,
that was the only one shady in the chat. He said both of them can go.
Charles, I do not disagree.
I love Jamie Foxx. I sat up and watched that. Who's next? Steve Harvey. Both of these are teacher shows.
Oh my
Steve
God.
Harvey with Mr. Cooper. I'm gonna tell you, for me, I enjoyed both of these shows so much, but I love that damn. What was said the entertainer's girlfriend name?
Seti. What was it? He was Seti, and she had
a beverage name.
Yeah. Alizé. It wasn't Alizé. It was Seti Bear. Seti Bear. He was Seti Bear.
It was a hilarious show for me. So Lovita, man, Lovita Alizé. But
I knew there was Alizé in the mix. I knew it.
Cooper, you could go. I'm sorry, Steve wins. Everybody is saying hang in with Mr. Cooper.
Fix, you know I love me some Steve Harvey morning show. So Steve Harvey will
Cooper go out on.
But I did like hanging with Mr. Cooper. It was a solid show.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think this is the last one. This is a family affair right here. The smart guy or sister. I think this one probably isn't fair, but I'm gonna say, as much as I love the smart guy, I love Jackée Harry better than anyone. So smart guy, you gotta go.
I agree with you. Smart guy, you have to go. And fun fact, my mom resembled Jackée, so it's gonna be sister for me.
Your mom? Oh, I would love to meet her.
Yeah. I gotta send you a photo. She resembled Jackée. The same nose. They were the same skin color, or skin tone. Like it's sister for me. Plus, fun fact, my sister and I were only a year apart, but people always thought that we were twins because we resembled each other. So they used to call us the Tiara of the family. So it's gonna be sister for me. Sister.
Okay. It's kind of easy because sister is a classic.
Yeah.
So get your toots and your boots ready. I'm going to show you some of the fashion of this upcoming week. I want to know if it's a toot or a boot for you. Up first really isn't fashion, but it's a white girl in a lace front, and I want to know what you think.
Not a white girl in a lace. Oh, have mercy.
This is Boo Boo.
Honey Boo. We don't want it. Return to sender.
Honey Boo Boo got her a black man, and she said, "I want I want me some swirls around."
It's so wonderful when you spend it on a black dick that validates you as a person.
That is Honey Boo Boo. Yes, I believe she's like 17. Charles, are you being shady? You're giving this white woman with baby hairs.
Listen, I'm gonna call Charles because Charles knows he's being messy.
Well, Taisha gave it a 2 too. I don't know if they're trolling.
The toots are trolling. I love you guys and thank you for listening and watching, but the toots are trolling because there ain't no way.
I'm really trolling. I'm being shady by putting this picture up here. Let's move on. Okay, up next, this is Lala. I thought it was Princess Love, but Lala, I don't care what y'all say. That plastic surgery she had has her aging backwards. Her body is snatched. Her face is snatched. I love everything about this. This is a toot. Taisha said whoever laid that wig did a good job. They did do that.
It's a boot for me. I just don't like the outfit.
No,
Yeah. I don't like the butt the sheer and the butt cheeks hanging out. I feel like Lala is amazing. She's gorgeous. The work she had was beautiful, but accentuate that. I don't. To me, it's beneath her. It's a little bit trashier than I would expect from her. Like,
I'm always
girl,
the only one giving Lala a toot. Everyone else agreed. They done
it's
booted
a
this week.
boot. Yeah, it's a
Everybody
boot
said a
for me,
boot.
girl. You can do better. Thank you, Tamiko,
I
but it's
guess.
a boot for me.
Who's next? This is Angela Simmons. And I love the orange
Uh,
pink color combination, but this does not go. I believe these are those famous Balenciaga shoe boots that look like tights with some kind of orange feathery sweatshirt. I hate this. I just don't think the boots and the shirt go together. So I'm giving it a boot.
Angela Simmons seldom gets it right when it comes to fashion, and this is not a deviation from that. It's gonna get a boot from me. It's yeah, no. Mm-mm.
I won't
It's a
agree with
boot.
that. I like her fashion. This is a miss. Like, I
I
understand.
don't, I don't like her fashions. Like I
I'm
like her sister's fashions. Like Vanessa. Vanessa has it on point, but
yeah,
her like no, no, we're not gonna do this today. Uh-uh.
your friend Elena gave it a toot.
Elena!
Up
Girl, I'm
next,
gonna
this
call
is
you. Don't give that
Zendaya.
to girl.
I just pulled this picture today. This looks like some kind of latex
Oh
flame
my God.
fit. I love the colors. I love an orange and a burnt orange brown.
The color
This
is
is like
nice.
a 60s vibe. I love this. This is a toot. I love it.
I'm boring, so it's a boot for me. I'll put it on me. I'll take on I'll put the cross on my back. It's a boot. I don't like it. I like the color. I don't. The latex looking. Yeah.
Everybody's saying
I,
boot. Boot.
I'm saying boot. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Oh, Tamiko
Miko
said
says
two.
boot. Taisha says boot. Charles says she just skinny.
Elena L. Where you at? Is it two to boot?
Okay, well, the queen is here. Beyonce. She's in Paris.
Oh,
Um, I love this color. It's like an eggplant burgundy. She's wearing a sheer bottom with her ass out. I'm sure if she turn around. I just like the headpiece of this. It looks very 60s with a
yes.
modern twist. The breasts are sitting. I mean, they are up, not a sag in
Beyonce, turn
sight.
around, boy. I want to see that ass, girl.
It looks good. This is a toot right here, toot of the week. And I love how it's a turtleneck with a diamond choker on top. I love this.
Listen, I'm gonna have to follow you. I'm gonna give it a two, not just because I love Beyonce, but the color is calming, it's balancing, and the way that the dress fits her curves is absolutely perfect. It's giving me toot toot. Give
Look,
me two.
I know
I
you.
just wish I could see that ass though. Beyonce,
I
turn
know you
around,
getting ready to
Beyonce.
read Charles. Look what he said. He said a boot wrapped up like she just got a BBL.
Listen, Charles. I'm gonna give Charles a call after this. Charles, don't do that. Don't do that. Charles, we here. Don't do that.
Your
I'm
friend,
giving it
you
a
and your
two.
friend are on the same page. She said body banging.
Oh my God. I'm gonna call. Listen, I'm gonna call her right after this. But it's a toot.
This is the mother and daughter of Fashion Week. This is Lori Harvey with her mom Marjorie. What Lori has on, I guess the black background, you really can't see it. She has on some high-waisted, structured trousers with a sheer blouse. That is a toot. Marjorie has on those Balenciaga boot pants
Oh.
with a feather jacket. And hey, me being team too much, I love that too. So I see two toots. What do you see?
Listen. Marjorie is giving me an ostrich with all them feathers, so I'm giving it a boot. And Lori Harvey is very underwhelming, so I'm giving them both boots. Like I am unimpressed.
Yes,
Unimpressed.
I think some of y'all like
Thank
giving
you,
out boots.
Lamisha.
I think y'all like just saying boots. Like, is the T
Nah,
broken
it's
on y'all
too
keyboard?
big and like she looks like an ostrich, and then the daughter doesn't look remarkable. It's a boot.
Two
Thank you,
boots.
Elena. Girl, we finally on the same page, Elena. I'm gonna call you right after this.
Tamiko's T work. She said toot squared. I love both of these looks. Okay, who's next? Oh, the twins. The Combs twins. These two grew up to be just. They were
Oh,
birthed to be models. They are gorgeous.
gorgeous, just like their mom. Just like their mom.
Their dress
Just like their
really
mom.
isn't. It's not really too much. It's just a plain white dress, but I just thought they were gorgeous young women. I love the shoes. They get two toots. Two toots.
They get toots for me. I love simplicity. I love,
Here's how
balance. Like monochromatic, it's giving me toots. Oh, these girls are gorgeous. They're gorgeous. It's giving me toots.
the bob is tired. Who had on a bob?
Charles is trying to be
That's very
messy.
Harvey. Okay.
Charles is trying to be an agent of chaos. Charles, don't do that.
They got real cute. Too. Charles, I'm telling you, Charles is not gonna go up for nobody. It's a toot, but it's real soft.
Not a soft tooth, Charles. Don't do that.
Now this is
soft tooth,
really a young
messy,
man.
Charles.
Now, if you all ever want to know what my husband looks like on a regular in the wintertime, he looks like this. He got on a puffy jacket or a puffy
Ooh.
and some boots. That's what he looked like. So Diddy gonna get a toot just for having on my husband outfit. Young Miami looked like she going in the military. That's a boot. But the disrespect of this man have someone with the umbrella over his head and
not hers, not
in
looking after his lady.
the rain. The disrespect. But I guess if he buying Maybachs and stuff, you'll get a little wet for a Maybach.
Ah, exactly. He
But
don't
what
care
are you
about her like
giving?
that.
You giving it a boot and a toot? Diddy
I'm
gets
giving Diddy a toot because it's giving me Brooklyn, circa early 90s. And I'm giving Young Miami a boot because I can't see her outfit. It just blends into the background. And part of the boot comes from the fact that she's licking Diddy's ass. I don't like that. Find your value in yourself. But yeah, she gets a boot. Diddy gets a toot.
beans. She is a city girl. That's what they do.
Is that
They
what
do
they
what they
do?
gotta do for Maybachs and bags
Oh, not
and
for
food
Maybach.
outfits.
Girl.
That's what he bought her, a Maybach truck.
That's not worth my soul, child. Because what I have down here is not, child. You can't put a number on it. And girl, I wish you had that much self-esteem.
We're not city girls, but she's a city
We're,
girl.
you're right. We're not city girls.
Charles said Diddy looked thick in the back. I can't see his back.
Charles. Diddy's giving me Brooklyn all day, every day, the early 90s, like with the Timbs, the puffy jacket, the jeans. Diddy gets it. Diddy gets it too. Two.
I don't like what Young Miami has on that.
I don't like I don't like what she has on. She blends into the background. And she's a beautiful woman. Beautiful
I
woman.
agree,
Like she can
Thais,
tear
but
it up.
she bought her own truck. She ain't have to do all this for a Maybach truck, but why spend your money when you can spend his? I guess
It's Maybach music. Maybach.
Next is Cardi B. Now, to me, this is the outfit that Trina should have had on at the BET Awards. Remember, Trina only had on the sleeves. She didn't have on the shirt and the leggings. She could only afford one piece of the outfit.
Mercy. Cheeks, you messy? You messy?
But that's
Girl, you
all
messy?
she just had on the sleeves. But I love this. I'm a team too much girl. I love the colorful jewels. I love that the whole outfit is colorful jewels. So it's a toot for me.
It's a boot for me. I love me some Cardi, but it's and I like the way the dress hugs her, but there's nothing remarkable about the dress. It's all black and you got some accents. It's a boot for me.
Okay. Well, it's almost Potomac time. Let's get through this.
Oh, child. Oh, listen. The girls are fighting. Let's
Right. This is Lala again with somebody else, but this is pretty much not really a toot or boot, but who outfit you like the best? I like how the lady on the left has on black underwear. I don't like on the beige underwear Lala has on, but I like how Lala has on the contrasting coat, but the beige underwear makes her look fatter, so I'm going to go with the lady on the left.
I don't like any of it. I don't like that. The outfits are similar, but there's nothing that makes me think, oh, I like this one over that one. Both get boots.
Charles said Cardi B is cosplaying Nicki Minaj. I'm through.
Charles, you know you about
I'm
to start a
sorry,
war
Charles.
here.
I did not
You're
know
about
this.
to start a war. You know how Nicki fans, Cardi, Charles, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't have to do this. You don't.
I
No,
did not
no.
know this was a transgender, so I apologize if I used the wrong pronouns.
Well, who's the transgender?
I
Which one,
guess
left or right?
the person on the left, not Lala.
Either way, I don't like
No,
any of
this is-
the outfits. Yeah. Mm-mm.
But up next is an outfit that if I can afford, I would buy. This is the new Versace sweater set. I love this outfit. I know it costs about $3,000-$4,000.
Yeah, easily.
Alonzo isn't trans. That's just a gay man. I'm gonna let that go.
It's hard. There's so many labels. It's hard for us to keep it up. We're in our 40s. Like it's hard. But thank you.
I'm not. If I see that name again, I'm just not gonna pick it because I don't want to misgender people. And
Yeah,
that
yeah. You
autograph,
want to use the right pronouns. I get
yes.
that.
So, but back to the Versace. I don't know who this is. I forgot their name, but that's Anne Hathaway and that's Mindy. We all know Mindy from Hulu. Um, I'm gonna rock with Anne Hathaway with the boots and the black sheer stockings because that's how I would put that on and go to work.
Okay. I have to preface this by saying I don't like either of the outfits, but if I have to pick one, I'm gonna pick the girl on the far left because I love a nice heel. Because I love to show a leg. I like a heel. Who is she? Like who is she in real life?
Is
But I
that
would
I don't know the young people. You don't like this Versace sweater set?
I don't like it. Like it's too colorful. It's setting my vertigo off. But I will say the person who wore it best was the girl on the left because I love the dark pink heels. Like it makes it look sexier compared to the other two girls.
Okay, real quick. Beverly Hills had a
Oh!
this is their reunion look. I want to give them a disclaimer up front. Beverly
That's
Hills,
my
they aren't
mama.
allowed to wear gowns. They're supposed to wear party that's Ari. Okay. They're supposed to wear party cocktail dresses to the reunion. That's why they don't have on gowns. I'm going to go real quick and then you can go real quick. Starting with the dark blue at the top, working over and down. Toot, toot, boot, boot. Garcelle, how dare you? Boot. Kathy Hilton, you get an age pass, but it's still a boot. The only toot in pink I see is Kyle. Lisa Rinna looks like she plopped her head on someone else's body. Boot.
Mhm. All right. Pooh! My turn. Starting from Dorit down to Rat Face Renna. Dorit is a boot. Don't like it. Not showing her figure. I don't know. I understand it, Erica. You don't have money anymore, so that's what you came up with. Sutton, I love you, girl. Boots. Crystal I will give Crystal a toot. I love the neon color, and I love that it's curving her skinny frame. Garcelle, how dare you? We were rooting for you. It's a boot. Kathy Hilton. That's my mama. I could do whatever I want because that's my mama.
And you know
Kathy
she
gets
paid
a
$10,000 for that ugly ass dress.
that's my mama. Kathy Hilton gets a tooth. I hate to say this 'cause I do not like Kyle, but I'm gonna give her a tooth. And then Lisa Rinna looking like a Khloe Kardashian downgrade. Bitch, you and your whole life gets a boot, bitch. So the only two I'm giving is Kathy Hilton and Crystal. That's it.
Okay. I want to two last pictures. Um
Oh my
the girls
God.
are filming,
You
so
messy. Because if you bringing this to us, Cheeks, you messy.
Martell, I just wanted it to be seen that Martell is filming with the Real
Of course he
Housewives of
is.
Atlanta.
Of course he
I
is.
didn't think they would let him cross over, but I guess they got it approved some kind of way. Now, this isn't fair because this is a costume party. This is not their real fashions. I'm sure it was some kind of theme. So they are in costume. I just wanted to show that they were filming. He was filming. He's going to be on Roa. We're going to see him. But even though it's a costume, I love Sheree's dress. What do you think? Are you excited to see him on the show next season?
I'm not excited to see him on the show because I do not like men with low character issues. I don't like the outfit. Like, I cannot like you as a person, but go up for how you look. The hat, the skinny jeans, the long shoes is giving. You're
I
trying
wasn't
too
even looking
hard.
at his outfit.
I do like Cherie's look though. It is Cherie is like she's one of those people. She seldom gets it wrong. So I do like her dress. The both of them together, it's a complete boot for me. But
It's a storyline. That's all it is. And
it
last
is. That's all
and
it is.
definitely probably least is Marlo. One thing Marlo will
She
do
comes with the fashions.
is put an outfit together. Marlo looks
Yeah,
fucking good. I love this dress. I love the boots. It's a toot all the way around.
I agree. It's a toot for me. Marlo always comes with fashion. I may not like her personality as of late because when she first joined Real Housewives, I loved her. But this season, I wasn't a big fan. However, personality and fashions aside, I'm giving her a toot. I like her dress.
I agree.
Yeah,
The girls are filming, so
girls are
oh Lord,
filming.
I done messed it up. Be out on the lookout. Roa will be back shortly, I guess. I'm gonna see how interested I am because I
We'll
let Roa
see.
fall off early in the season, and I quit
We'll
reading.
see.
Potomac is back. Potomac is on right now. I'm gonna give
That,
you another 10 minutes on my DVR so I can fast forward, maybe 20, so I
yeah.
can fast forward through the commercials. I will be going live tomorrow to talk about it because I cannot wait. Beans, if you want to jump on, just let me know. Are you off tomorrow? It's a federal holiday.
No, I'll be working.
Oh.
My kids are off. They still have fall break, but yeah, I'll be in the office. What time are you jumping on?
It'll be late because it is a federal holiday, but I'm still going to go to the office and work because it's year end. So it'll probably be around 6 p.m.
Yeah. Can you text me? Because I might be able to jump on. Like I might be able to be home and like can talk my shit. I may
As
be able to talk, jump
late
on.
as you want. I'll text you tomorrow, but I am going to
Yeah,
talk
please.
about Potomac. It's the first episode. I believe it's 90 minutes tonight. So get your dinner and your
Oh,
food ready. Let's have a good
girls
time.
are fighting.
Again, like this video,
Love it.
subscribe to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Please support Blissfully Single Beans.
Visit my blog, y'all. Help me out.
And oh, where's my breast cancer awareness? I forgot some kind of way my breast cancer awareness
I'm
symbol.
wearing my pink. I'm wearing my pink.
Pink one we're representing. I think we'll probably represent all of October.
Oh, I love it.
Mammograms, please.
Please get your
Please
annuals.
aware.
Especially once you hit 40 and
40.
on, you
Yeah.
have to make sure you get your mammograms.
Be
It's not
aware
a
of
game.
your own body. And
Yeah.
until next Sunday, follow us both on
Kisses.
Twitter. We will act up over there, but we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.
Kisses. All of it.